Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. This is Tommy the Tarot Reader, and I am now doing a reading for Taurus for June. So let's go ahead and start first of all with the planetary energies. Currently today we have Mars Aries, Chiron Aries, North Node Aries, Neptune Pisces, Saturn Pisces, Pluto early Aquarius, Mercury 5 degrees Taurus, Uranus 23 Taurus, Venus 25 Taurus, Jupiter 28 Taurus, moving into Gemini shortly, Sun 29 Taurus. So Taurus, if you have Taurus or Gemini or Aries, the planetary alignments right now are pretty intense for you, Taurus, as well as for Aries. Maybe even for Gemini. But you are very, very focused. Uranus conjunct your Sun. Venus conjunct your Sun. Jupiter conjunct your Sun. Could conjunct your Venus and Mercury also, which means you are confident in whatever it is you are doing. You are very focused and you are all about your goal, your dream, whatever it is you're making happen right now. It could also mean that if you are trying to break away from routine or anything that is not serving you, you will break away from it very quickly. And there will be a lot of opportunities and options for you to break away from anything that's not working for you. If you are single, there's lots of opportunities for you to meet new people. This is a very social climate for you, Taurus. And with that Mercury, this is a good time for you to present yourself to the public and just get your work out there, and a good time to sell yourself. Especially if you have any Aries in your chart, because Mars is in Aries. If you have Taurus rising, all these planets are in your first house. You are kind of maybe feeling a revolutionary shift in terms of your identity and who you are. And you're saying, I'm going to do something. I'm going to be someone different. I'm going to do something I'm going to do something for me. And if you're a people pleaser, Taurus, that's it. You're done. You're done with being a people pleaser. All right, which is good. Your South Node is in Libra. If you're a Taurus rising, that would be your 6th house. And with Lilith in Virgo, could be your 6th house too. So you really need to work hard at what you want to do with yourself next. Because if you want to completely change who you are, it's going to take a lot of work. There is a lot of motivation and commitment behind, I want to be someone different and I will reinvent myself, but it's going to require a lot of work. And not a lot of people are going to be on board with your change, because that South Node is in Libra. Yeah, I just said that. So who's not going to be on board with your change? People at work. So if you set boundaries with people at work, they won't like it, but you need to stay with your boundaries. Taurus rising. South Node in the 6th house. Look it up. South Node, Libra, transiting my 6th house. If you are a Taurus rising. If you're a Taurus rising, you got these planets in your 12th house moving into your 1st house. So there's a lot of energy in what you're doing behind the scenes. No one needs to know. Just stay quiet. Just do your work quietly with all those Aries planets in your 12th house. Moving into your 1st house. And you're just, and I'm talking about Taurus rising, that you are preparing for something pretty big. So you're someone that, like, right now, when you say you're going to do something, it's pretty much done. For you, Sun Taurus, Venus Taurus, Mercury Taurus, Mars Taurus, you have a lot of energy, so you're going to get a lot of things done right now. And this is a time when you can. And so, having said that, if you tend to be someone who procrastinates, you're not procrastinating right now. You just can't afford to, because there might have been things in your life that have happened that you cannot afford to procrastinate any longer and allow people just to dictate things in your life. You have to put your foot down with some people, and you know who they are. Especially if you have any Aries planets, you're done. You're like not giving this person another chance, and moving along with your life, and you're doing a lot better for it. Okay, so now I am going to do a 9-card spread for you for June, and then I'll pull some cards for the star card is here. Yes, very hopeful. You've been very hopeful about your decisions for a while now. You've like grown in confidence in the last year. You're not going with traditions. You're going to do things the way you want to do things. That what you feel is right for you. You're not going to be told what to do. And you're going to use your resources how you see fit. Not because of how you were raised, not because how your parents told you how to do that, not because someone told you how to do that, but because you are going to experiment and see how you can just think and figure things out on your own without someone having laid out the blueprint for you. You're going to throw away the blueprint and see how it goes. Something with love, family is not quite gelling. You're still hopeful about it right now, but you're not happy about it. There's something not quite, and you feel like you're the one giving with the 6 of Pentacles here, and you feel like you have to keep giving to keep the love, and you're pretty done with that. You're done with that. If someone in the past had said that's what you got to do, you're done with it. And yeah, because you realize that when you keep giving, someone is taking advantage of your kindness and generosity with the 5 of Swords here. So when you let your guard down and you keep giving, because that's what you tend to do, because you might be a people pleaser, or because you feel like that's what you have to do to keep family together, or to keep your relationship, you're finding that it hurts you. It hurts you. So you're going to find that the resource, okay, this showed up, so I'll pull it out. Yeah, you're going to find out that what you're doing isn't okay. Like you're with the Hanged Man upside down here, you're going to realize that complying with something that's dogmatic, draconian in your mind, that is controlling, that doesn't work for you, you have to let that go. And you have to be able to say, I'm done with that, because the Hanged Man is reversed. The Hanged Man is throwing off the noose because something has hurt you. The 10 of Cups reversed. Something has hurt you. You were hopeful in the past, but something has hurt you with the Hanged Man here reversed, and you're telling yourself, screw this. I'm going to think about my own self, my own livelihood, my own family, and I'm going to give to me and my family and what I need to do for me. And that's what you need to do, because the Wheel of Fortune is here because you have learned your lesson. June is all about, do you need to see the lesson again? Because the lesson might come back around, but you already learned the lesson. It's going to come back around with the Five of Swords. But you already gave. See, the Six of Coins is here. You've already done all that you can do. You've already given as much as it hurt you, and you know it wasn't the right thing for you to do, because you cannot keep giving. Okay, the Hierophant is reversed, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. The Hierophant reverse tells me someone said something to you and you realize, I'm gonna go with it, but then you realize they weren't looking out for me. They were not. If someone said to you, no matter what, never question your elders, and then you did that, you never questioned them, and you said, oh my God, I got screwed. That person wasn't looking out for me. That's what you figured out. And with the Four of Pentacles in the past here, you gave out, you shelled out, and then you got the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is, oh, I shelled out and they want more and I'm getting used. That's what you found out. So you're not doing that anymore. You're not shelling out unconditionally anymore, because you're going to keep getting hurt, right? So, yeah, Taurus, you learned some hard lessons. But because you're so kind-hearted, you gave anyway. And because you care and you love so much, with the Star card there, the Star card tells me that you are hopeful that whatever you can do to help people out, you do it because you want to bring people together. You have a good heart, and you will give whatever you need to give to bring people together so people love each other. And then you realize you can't, because people still carry hate and anger in their hearts, and you can't fix that. And you realize that with the Wheel of Fortune here. You realize that people hold hate and anger in their heart. You can't fix that. That's because that's their choice. You can't change their mind. But you don't come from that. You come from the Star, and you come from the Three of Coins here, which is, now I got to just focus on me. Because, I gave this my best shot, and I'm moving on. And you can. Because you will no longer be the hangman. The hangman is reversed here. So yeah, you're not going to let anyone hang you any longer. No, you will not let anyone hang you any longer by obligating you to just give unconditionally while they take advantage of you. You won't let that happen any longer. You're done. I hope you're done, because I think you've been putting up with this for a while. So let's clarify these cards, okay? So let's clarify the Star card, which I love that card. Such a beautiful card. It's an Aquarius card, Pluto Aquarius. Whoops, this card fell out, so let's take it. Ah, the Page of Cups. You have hope. The Page of Cups is clarifying the Star card, which tells me that despite everything I just said, you still have a lot of hope in your heart, that you're that person that you're not a hopeless romantic, but you do believe that love can cure problems. Page of Swords, Hierophant reversed. You kept quiet. You didn't say anything in the past. You didn't confront anyone. You didn't say what's on your mind. You just let people even walk all over you. Because you were told that's what you're supposed to do. And you followed along. But now you're wondering, like, why Why did I give up my own power and my own identity and my own ability to choose and decide? Because you did, because someone told you that's what you're supposed to do, or you were under some kind of belief that that's what you're supposed to do. And so you kept quiet, because in order to keep the relationship and the love, you had to keep quiet and not say anything and just allow people to torture you in the family or a love relationship. Yeah, you just stayed quiet. You didn't want things to fall apart, because when things fall apart, it's pretty ugly, and you kind of scared of that. King of Wands. So someone in the past with the Four of Pentacles reverse, with the King of Wands reverse, losing power over the wasted resources. There's like a lot of wastefulness in the past here with the King of Wands, losing power over the wastefulness, and you saw that. A lot of wastefulness in the past. You saw it. Now, I'm talking to just a few of you. I'm this is only for some of you, Taurus, that has actually experienced what I'm talking about. That you have seen a lot of insanity in your past. And you tried, and you did. You kept your head above water and tried to stay neutral and tried to stay compassionate, understanding, and loving. And that's what you did. And this card fell out, so let's move on to this. You're realizing some truths right now in June that hurts you, Taurus. That people are hurting and people are operating from the level of hurt they are in. And it hurts you. It doesn't feel good. You're just hoping for it to end at some point, and hopefully people just move on. You know, with that six of coins, you're like, just, can we move on? You know, because you're the Six of Coins guy here. That is, I'm going to give you this, and hopefully I am able to help you in some form to move on. Because the Hierophant reverse with the Page of Swords reverse, like, okay, now I'm the Six of Pentacles, this guy. Like, can I do something to help out? Can I do something to help out? Because I will. That's what Taurus is doing now. So you, Taurus, in June, can I do something to help out to make all the bad go away? Because you turn into a little kid. There's bad around you. When there's bad around you, you wonder, like, can I just make the bad go away? What is it going to take? So sometimes you are a bunch of people pleasers. A lot of you are. And you just take it. You take abuse, torture, suffering, whatever. Just because no one's ever told you that you don't have to take it. You don't have to take any of that. The problem is you don't have someone standing beside you and saying, I'm here to protect you, that you don't have to take the abuse. You don't. But you don't have the person standing there where the abuse happens, the bullying happens, and you want to be able to call that person and say, hey, it's happening right now, help me. So unless you have that person, it's really hard to deal with this, because all you do is you just keep giving in that situation. Again, this reading is for, what I just said is only for some of you, okay? And the Page of Pentacles has you return to a younger age where you turn young again and you can't speak and you just keep giving and giving and giving and thinking, if I just not make, if I am not important here, maybe this will get quiet. Maybe it's just all about them, and I will stay quiet. I will stay quiet and not say anything, because I have to do that in order to keep my relationship with this family, no matter how abusive it is. And I am saying that with the Four of Wands reversed. The King of Wands is reversed. The Four of Wands is reversed. This is a very unstable situation. So June has you really looking and reflecting at how dark. Look at that. Okay, so the Hanged Man was here. Yeah, so what we have here is the Five of Swords with the Four of Wands. So there has been family conflict. It's been really kind of very bad because the Four of Wands is reversed, and so the family has broken up because of the Five of Swords. And you can't play along anymore, okay, Taurus? You just can't. Because it's costing... The price you have to pay is too great. But what you're dealing with is really irrational and insane, all right? Because the Five of Swords is all about just fighting. That's what you're dealing with. You're the star. You just want everyone to get along. But the problem is the people you're dealing with don't want to get along. They just want to fight. So you got to walk away. You have to, and you will, because that is the Wheel of Fortune. You have to walk away. You cannot. It's not going to fix itself. It's not fair, and you can't fix it, and no one can, because the people you're dealing with choose to fight. This is not the life that you had planned. This is not the life you said, hey, God, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't realize that I was going to get so affected by this. You have to let it go. You have to let relationships go. The relationship's hurting you, you have to let it go. And you're going to in June. Let it go. Let it go. And let me pull some advice cards for you. Let it go. I'm going to pull a Lenormand card here because I have it. Taurus, you know. So let's see what this card is. Oh, number 20. The garden. The garden entry to a party you'll go. New friends will arrive and romance may flow. Life's to be enjoyed with nature all around. In this verdant setting, beauty and peace abound. That's where you are. That's where you will be. That's the advice at the end of June. So this kind of showed up reversed, but I'm going to turn it right side up. A stately house beyond the gate bestows stability upon your fate. And love and play, your chance to win depends on how you first begin. That card I turned right side up because I want you to know. So this is number 2. 2 and 4. You know, 2 times 2 is 4. So you have stability in your life right now. When you walk away from the conflict, you have to walk away from any conflict in your life that doesn't have anything to do with your immediate family of the 2 and 4. You have a house, you have a garden, and the cards are saying you need to focus on just that. Your house and your garden. So if some of you are landscaping, if some of you are gardeners, and if some of you are looking to buy another property, you need to focus on that in June. You need to focus on planting your fruit trees and building your garden. You need to focus on redecorating your house and doing additions onto your house. If you are thinking of having more kids in June, this is a time for you to conceive in June. If you're thinking of getting married in June, Taurus, plan your garden wedding. If you're thinking of buying property, do it now in June. Buy property now in June. Let go of the conflict. Walk away from people who are creating conflict in your life. Walk away right now from them, okay? Right now. I'm going to pull one card from here. Wow, the contract card also came up for Aries. I can't believe this came up again. You don't have a contract with people who are creating suffering for you. You do not have a contract. This person is blinded with a blindfold. Do you understand? You are not obligated to fix something that's not fair. You are not obligated to take on the punishment to straighten things out, because that's not your job. You will only continue to suffer. You need to walk away from that. So this is interesting. 2, 4, 6. You need to walk away from any obligation you feel towards anyone. The only obligation you have is towards your immediate family. Walk away from anyone that obligates you and threatens, attacks, and abuses and manipulates you at the same time. You have to walk away from that right now and focus on your house and your garden. Okay, Taurus, that's what I got for you. If you resonate with this reading for June, hit the like button. I'll see you at my next reading. And this is Tommy the Tarot Reader signing out. Bye-bye.